Welcome to RoXolid Productions, where in this video we have some pretty cool unboxings to go through here. We've got some stuff that came in recently that we wanted to share with you. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Gary here from RoXolid Productions. Now, if this is your first time to the channel, want to take a second and just say thank you for stopping by and checking what we have going on here today. I really do appreciate it. If you like what you see here, do me a favor, check out some of the other great videos that we have here on the channel. And if you really like what you see here, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell notification. And let me know, have you got any cool stuff lately? Let me know down in the comments. So, I know that I mention, or I don't even mention anymore, but in every video I've got a link in a pinned post. If you want to send stuff to the channel, here's an address to do so. You never have to send anything, and really we don't get much, but what we do get, we feature. And one of the coolest things that I got ties directly in to my good friend here, Earthworm Jim. I got an awesome postcard here from the one and only One Up John. You want to follow him on Twitter because you will see him absolutely chastise me, berate me, harass me about the fact that I'm not a fan of Breath of the Wild and I hate coffee. He's a good dude though. He is, I think he's somewhere out in Denver, at least that's what the postmark on here says, at least Colorado, that's where this went through. And it basically says, hey Gary, I hope you and your family are doing well. Just wanted to say that I appreciate everything you do and having you as a friend. Keep doing your thing, One Up John. And this is a really awesome Earthworm Jim postcard. So John, coffee still sucks. You kind of suck, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now, on the channel recently, that I have reviewed several Moko cases for the Nintendo Switch and the Switch Lite. I actually think, yeah, the Mario one is right up here. So this one here, this is actually for the Switch Lite. We're going to throw this on the bench in a second so you can see how it fits. But, you know, this is a really nice kind of TPU style case. Here, we'll take it out of the package so you can see it a little bit better. Thanks. But you know, a nice thin case for on your Switch Lite. It matches the color for the Turquoise boys out there pretty well. We'll check the fitment here in just a second. The final thing that we got is from the folks over at Video Games Dust Sleeves, and I've been a fan of their work for some time. I first saw them last year at the Southeast Game Exchange. They had this really cool one here that they were handing out to people. I actually have J Love, and I think that is Linda, aka the Gamer Girl, signed the back on here. And then Linda also had her own custom one for when she hit 1,000 subscribers on here. And I'm like, you guys do really cool work. I kind of want you to make some dust sleeves for me. So that's what we have here in this box. Is we have the first ever RoXolid Productions video game dust sleeves for the NES. And it's got our logo on the front, RoXolid Productions on the side, on that side as well, on the bottom, and then it has just my logo and links to our socials on the back. I hope that I'll be able to take these to conventions later this year. But that's not all that they did for me. Well, I was looking at what they had on the site, you know, Linda and the Nostalgic Numbnuts and J Love and a bunch of other people have had them do custom game sleeves for them. They do them for a number of different systems, not just NES cartridges. And the newest ones they have are for the Virtual Boy. And I had two games, Mario Clash and Telroboxer, not easy for me to say, that I didn't have a case for at all. So they posted they were working on these. I'm like, I gotta have them. I need these. I need some way to protect my game. And we're gonna again throw it on the bench real quick. We're gonna check the fitment and everything. But these are really cool. Make sure you check out Video Game Dust Sleeves out on all the socials out there. I will have a link down below in a pinned post. But let's check out how the NES cases look, how these guys look, and how the Moko case fits on our Switch. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna actually start with the Moko case here for the Switch Lite. Like I mentioned, it's a nice, you know, thin, lightweight material that's on here. Matches the color pretty well, and it basically just will stretch over your Switch Lite to provide some additional grip and protection. Now, one thing, anytime you're using a case like this that you have to stretch over a system, whether it's for the Switch or the Switch Lite, give it a day or two to stretch back and conform back in place. Although this one is actually pretty good. You can see how this is kind of ovaled around the D-pad here versus being a true circle. Let's see if we can adjust that anymore. But it'll take a little bit for it to kind of stretch back into place, like your stretchy pants. You know, I like the fact actually it does protect the home button there. Plus and minus buttons are also covered. Your volume buttons are up top with your power too. Good feel to those. On some other cases, I felt like where the mold comes together there has kind of had a sharp point. This is actually pretty nice. You've got cutouts for your the vents and for the USB-C port on the bottom for your micro SD card, and then obviously up top you've got the place for your game card and your headphone jack to fit on here as well. So overall, a nice little protective slip case for the Switch Lite. Pretty nice. Next up, we're going to talk about the Virtual Boy cases because I'm excited about these. And they are brand new. I think I may be the first one to have any. So here's the Tellro Boxer, and the cool thing, and they make, if you want a replacement sleeve like this for other platforms, NES, Super NES, other platforms, it'll have stuff like this with the copy and the actual gameplay on the back too. They do come individually wrapped, and then let's see how it fits. Protects everything pretty nicely there. Now on my copy of Mario Clash, there's a little protector that's supposed to be on the bottom of the cartridge. This one didn't come with that, so this will actually protect everything very nicely right in there, and it looks so nice. Look how nice that looks. The artwork is great. Has kind of a slick finish to it, and again has your game specs and everything on the back. Video game dust sleeves, you guys outdid yourselves with these. These are awesome. But now to the Coupe de Gracie. And yes, I said Coupe de Gracie. Here are the official RoXolid Productions NES cartridge sleeves, and as you can see on the back, what I did here too is I actually helped them with the artwork. I created this with QR codes to help get people to the channel and to our Facebook and Twitter accounts and everything too. The watermark that you've seen me use in the past, there's their awesome looking logo right up top there. Has our logo and whatnot, or our channel name throughout, the RXP up there, and then that ugly looking guy there too. Oof, he's just kind of scary looking, you know. But then the cartridges just go in like so. Now, if you are expecting like the thick plastic that you would find on a regular NES sleeve, it's not. This is like a treated paper almost, so it does have, you know, more flex and give to it, but I think the quality as far as the artwork and everything is just, it really pops. It does have that slick-ish finish to it, but overall I really dig how these look. Now, if you are a $1 or up Patreon backer, please make sure you contact me. You get one of these free of charge. Just message me your address and everything. So there you have it, a look at some really cool stuff from Moko, from One Up John, and from Video Game Dust Sleeves. Now, they did actually throw in this card in the box. You can reach them at VS Sleeves on Twitter, Video Game Dust Sleeves on Instagram, Video Game Dust Sleeves, each separate words, on Facebook, and Video Game Dust Sleeves VGDS on YouTube. If you can think it, I can sleeve it. That's their slogan here, which is pretty cool, and yeah, I'll buy it. If you can think about it, they can sleeve it. Now, like I mentioned, if you are a Patreon supporter of the channel, contact me. You're going to get one of these sleeves for free. For anyone else who wants one, I'm hoping that we get it to the Southeast Game Exchange later on this year in August down in Greenville, North Carolina, in Greenville. Anyways, Southeast Game Exchange. As of right now, not canceled. Still planning on going. I will have some there. You can also order them through Video Game Dust Sleeves as well, and that's another thing you can do if you want to help support the channel and get some cool dust sleeves. That's a way you can do it, not just for me, but for some of your other favorite content creators out there. Why is there not a Pixel Game Squad video game dust sleeve as of yet? Riff, Ricky, Gabbo, get on it, you slackers. gosh. And one thing I did want to mention on the Moko Slim Fit case here for the Switch Lite, it does work with the little adjustable kickstand charging case. It will charge and you don't have to remove it from the case. So that's definitely a nice plus on there. And John, coffee still sucks. That's all I got to say about that. But these are just my opinions. I want to know what you think about what we've got here. I think they're all pretty cool here. And again, thanks to everyone. Never, ever expected, but always appreciated. Now, if you have any comments or questions about anything that you've seen here, anything gaming in general, how the heck did we get Earthworm Jim for the NES, for example? There's a video on that here on the channel. Go ahead, you can email me at roxsolidmail@gmail.com. You can also message me over on Twitter at RoXolid Studios. We're on Facebook too at facebook.com/RoXolidProductions. Instagram at instagram.com/RoXolidProductionsGK as well. Now, if you do want to help support the future of RoXolid Productions, like I mentioned, we will have the video game dust sleeves, available on their website, and that helps both Video Game Dust Sleeves and myself. You can also go ahead and join our Patreon page for as low as $1 a month, $12 a year. You get early access to all of our content, exclusive content, goodies like this too. I just need your addresses, guys. That's it. I don't have them. But you can do so over at patreon.com/RoXolid. Everything we raise gets put right back into the channel. Like, I know some people have commented lately that with this mic it sounds awfully breathy. I'm trying a different position here. I've played around with it before. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. I have a new mic on the way. Woohoo! And if you also want to pick up some other RoXolid Productions swag, you can do so by heading on over to our Teespring store on screen right now, where we have t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, and more, all featuring the RoXolid Productions logo on a different style retro cartridge. If you're looking for any other cool retro and modern gaming accessories, clone consoles, controllers, HD Retrovision cables, the Retro Tank, do me a favor, head on over to CastlemaniaGames.com. The cool thing over there is he has a feature called Castle Cash, where the more you spend, the more you earn towards a future purchase, and you can also save up to 10% on certain items on the website by using promo code RoXolid10. And finally, like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, if you like what you see here, if you want to see more, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and that bell notification, and let me know down in the comments again, have you gotten any cool pickups lately? These are awesome. Again, Video Game Dust Sleeves, you got to check them out. They have got some cool stuff out there. And John, Coffee and Breath of the Wild still suck. Thanks for watching. I am Gary with RoXolid Productions, and I hope to see you soon.